Hello, my name is Aurora and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY and I'm here with Aurora. Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
It is my pleasure. So I just want to kick things off by saying congrats on the release of All My Demons Greeting Me as a Friend.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now that this album is officially out, what would you say is one of the coolest things to happen since sharing it with everybody?
Oh, well, sharing it in itself was quite great. It was a very strange day, I remember. Lots of emotions going on. It's been great. It's taken me to many different places. I've been on tour for a long time now. It's been very exciting. And I don't know, it's hard to choose. It's hard to mention one because it's happened, so many things has happened. But I've been on many strange TV shows and radio stations, and it's been a journey, definitely.
I love how enchanting this record feels to me. The vivid imagery is just unbelievable, and I love your vocals on it. You have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Where do you feel your love of storytelling came from?
Well, I've always enjoyed stories from I was a very tiny child.
A little thing.
A little thing. And Leonard Cohen is one of my biggest heroes. And also Bob Dylan. And they both write songs in the same format. They want to tell something, and I think that's a very important thing when it comes to songwriting, because if you put a story in a song, I think people are very likely to listen, because when a melody is attached to it, it kind of hits us in a strange way. So I just like it, and I love stories. It makes life much more exciting.
Taken from the album, you shared a very cool video for I Went Too Far. How is it acting in that video? Because you have the light versus the dark, the good versus the evil.
Well, it's not much acting, because it's still
you.
very human emotions, and I've been through all these emotions myself. And it's also easy to imagine how I would feel if I was in a ladder in the middle of an ocean, as I was actually, because it was a real ocean. It was really cold, so maybe I was in pain for real. But it's always very interesting to make a video. Very strange.
What I take away from this album, the main thing, is it's about being brave and being a warrior, and you've shared how you're a warrior day to day. So how do you feel you are a warrior? How do you embody that?
Well, I think we're all warriors, and in many big and tiny ways, and sometimes the small battles are the biggest ones, because they can appear many times a day. I find meeting fans scary sometimes, because I'm one, and they are many, and I'm afraid of being disappointing. And it's and that's a battle, and it's also a battle living in a bus, being so far away from home, going on stage, even if you're sad or sick, and you still have to but it's always fun. It's nice to be in these small battles all the time, because you learn so much about yourself, and I think it's important to get to know these sides of yourself as well.
No, absolutely. And you're now taking the record out on the road. You were here in Toronto tonight at the Opera House.
Yes.
How is everything treating you on that touring front?
Well, I quite like touring, even though it's a very strange life. I miss home sometimes, but most of the time I'm enjoying myself, and it's very exciting to go to all the different breakfast places.
Yeah.
And today I had a bagel. Yesterday I had a crepe with a Nutella and banana on.
Because you're in Montreal, right?
Yes.
That's perfect.
So the food is very exciting, and it's exciting to be traveling around, of course. And I quite like living in the bus. It's quite cozy. It's like
you mentioned it was cozy before. And I feel that's the perfect word back here. You have little Christmas lights even dangling around.
Yes, I'm very much a Christmas person, so I couldn't go without the Christmas feeling in the back here.
Well, the lights are very colorful, and I believe you said about tour that you feel it is changing your colors.
Yeah.
So how do you feel it's changing your colors? What did you mean by that?
Well, it's like I think we humans are much like a canvas, and partly we can paint that canvas ourselves and choose what colors to wear. But often, as we live and travel and experience and meet people, this canvas gets painted by the world around us as well. So I just feel like I'm both learning about new colors that I didn't know about before, and some of them are good and some of them are bad.
But whatever it is, you're embracing whatever comes your way.
Oh yes, definitely.
Before, you had mentioned how you get a little bit nervous meeting your fans. Sometimes it's extremely exciting. You have both of the complete opposites right there. So when it comes to meeting your fans on this tour, have you had any interesting encounters?
Well, yes, many. There is one guy that I decided to put on the guest list because he claimed that he was on the guest list to every show. But he seems like a very nice guy. He's always wearing lots of feathers like a bird. And I love my fans. They're the coolest people on this planet. Yes, you are. And, you know, I'm so happy that it's very nice to be on tour and actually having people coming to your shows. That helps a lot. So it's... did I answer your question now?
You did.
Okay.
The man with the wing like feathers was one of the more interesting ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, to wrap things up today, is there anything you want to leave with all of the warriors and weirdos who'll be viewing the interview?
Wow. It's important that you know that I love you and that I think you're very cool. And also that the great thing, what I admire in you is that you find it in that you bow to the inner weirdo in yourself as well. That's a really beautiful thing.
I just want to say thank you so much for your time today. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
It's my
Thank
pleasure.
you for your time.
And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at amusicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite artists. See you next time.